So today, guys, let's turn this into this. Look at that seat, man. So let's start the video. What is up, guys? I just got off work. I'm really stoked. I got this new seat concept seat. Now, what I did was I got the kit. Now, the whole point of this video was I'm slowly doing mods for this bike, and I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of show you guys how you can get a top of the line seat, like seat concepts, for a relatively cheap price when it comes to seats. So for starters, what happened to my seat? Well, I don't know what happened to my seat really. It's just that all I know is that when I was riding with my girlfriend on the back, I noticed a little tear when I first got my bike because my bike originally didn't have a tear in the seat. So after doing a whole bunch of research, it seems kind of unanimous that Seat Concepts has the best bang for your buck package, where you can get the complete seat for, I think it was $285, and that's if you want to just have it just drop in, nothing needed. You just take the old seat off, put on the new one. But I kind of wanted to take a different approach to that. I wanted to show you guys how you can save $110 by getting the kit for it. So let's see what the kit comes with. So yeah, like I said, I just got off work. That's why I'm wearing weird clothes. But let's check this out. So didn't really plan this out into a table. So this seat costed me, the seat kit rather, costed me $175. I bought it through RockyMountainATV.com. Just because I was originally about to purchase it from Seat Concepts website, but then they hit me with $20 of shipping, and me being cheap and whatnot, I wanted to go find a place that offers like this place. Rocky Mountain ATV had a 75 and over dollar purchase, you get 3-day shipping, and that's free. So I'm all about that. It's a lot of air, and then more air. So nice, sweet. This is awesome. So this is what you get with the kit. I got the low seat. Here, let me show you this. So Seat Concepts really makes a really awesome all-in-one package. They're made in the U.S. I believe they're stationed out in Utah. They used to be in California, I'm pretty sure. So what you get with this is you get the cover, and they give you different options. So I got the carbon sides with the gripper top. One thing that irritated me about my seat was that it was all vinyl. So when it kind of got, if I left it outside and it got a little bit of condensation on it, or just in general, it was kind of slippery and whatnot. And it wasn't really a rugged material, hence, why this thing's torn. I got this Seat Concept seat because it was a great price. There's so many reviews on them, and everyone says this padding right now, it feels so good. And it's not because it's way too soft. It's because it has a really dense feel to it, but it's not hard. There's people who they'll get the SDG seat, where you can get a brand new SDG seat for $105. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that if I'm gonna spend over $100 on getting a new seat, I want to get cream of the crop. I want to get something that's the best bang for my buck. I'm not gonna go overboard. But they have more companies where you can get these custom seats, and they're $375 or $400. Sometimes even $450. I'm not trying to drop $500 on a seat for my bike. I mean, even though I love saving my back, not really a top priority. So I think this is going to be a great substitute. So we're going to go through the whole process of me taking off the seat, how to do it, how easy it is. I told you guys the price. Let's get this started, man. So let's start with taking off the seat. So when you take off the seat, you need a 10mm socket, and there's 2 right and left bolts on each side. Now, as long as you don't have a bag like I do on the back of my seat, you should be able to take off the seat and just slip it right out. Now once you have that taken off, you're going to notice that there's the lap bar. Now the lap bar holds in the seat also, and there's 2 bolts on each side. So I had a little bit of trouble taking off the left one, but the right one is the one that you should take off by removing the panel. So after 20 minutes of wrestling with the one that's right here and impossible to get to, I realized that I could just pull back this panel and this one's exposed right here. So that's that. So now that you have the seat removed, now it's time to take off the staples to remove the vinyl cover. The best tool that I found while taking off the staples was not actually a staple remover, a screwdriver, but was actually using one of these picks right here you see. This made it the easiest process. So let's go ahead and fast forward so you don't see me take out 500 staples. Alright, so now that you've taken off the vinyl cover, now we can take off the foam cover. As you can see, this foam cover is just old and it's just weak metal, man. So let's toss that and move on to cleaning off your seat pan. So the seat pan's gonna have some residual residue from the old adhesive that we just need to take a pressure washer to. If you take a pressure washer to this, I guarantee you that all of that stuff's gonna come right off. So now let's segue into putting the adhesive on. So as you can see right here, I'm spraying on a headliner adhesive that's not by 3M, but 3M is the one that they recommended. So I would say go with the recommended one, but this is what I had, so I made do. So once the adhesive tacks up a little bit, then you could go ahead and put your foam cover on. So another thing with the foam cover is that once this gets on, you want to let it sit a little bit. Now once it sits a little bit, we're going to go into putting this little sheath over the whole entire seat. So essentially the point of this cover is that once you put on the vinyl cover over that, your foam won't get waterlogged in case there's any leaks or tears inside your seat. So after putting that on, you want to staple down the top and bottom, as you can see right here. Now once you staple down the top and bottom, you can work your ways around and eventually get the sides in, and make sure that it's taut but not tight. So now that we have it stapled down, what I'm doing right here is just cutting off all the excess vinyl from the seat. Once you do that, it'll clean up the seat, make it look a lot better, and there won't be any plastic shavings on the underside. Once that's done, it's good to give your seat a little bit of a visual inspection. Just make sure that everything's centered right, everything's to the right tension, and it's not too tight or too loose. Now we can move on to reversing the whole process and putting the seat back on. What is up, guys? So we're finally done with the seat, man. Stapling, that was probably the biggest hiccup. The only issue with it was that I didn't have a pneumatic stapler, or I didn't have an electric one either. A little bit harder with the hand one, just because the angles are a little bit weird. Other than that, didn't really have any hiccups at all. Really happy with the look of this. It looks awesome. The gripper top feels great. The carbon sides look awesome and feel smooth, so when your legs are on the side, really good for that. So you're not, not too much abrasion if you have like an all gripper. But other than that, man, other than the stapling, other than the issues with that, it's pretty smooth installation. When you do the stapling, you might want to have an extra person, and I'll probably say it in the video before, but you want to start at the top and the bottom and then work your way through the sides. And it doesn't hurt to staple the absolute crap out of it. So put all the staples you need into it and it'll fit like a glove and it'll look great. No, I'm not sponsored by Seat Concepts. I wish I was, but I'm not. I did buy this with my own money, and we'll see how it is, but it looks great. Let's see what it's like actually riding on it for, I don't know, let's take a 30 or 40 mile ride. Alright guys, so I am beyond stoked for this seat. It looks great. I'm so happy with it. So I'm going to make a separate video actually reviewing it because I want to get a few rides in on it first and break in the seat and then give you my full honest review of the C Concept seat. So that is the installation video, guys. Please give me a like, share, anything you guys like, comment what you guys think about the seat and how much better it looks, in my opinion at least. So for next videos coming up, I wanted to give you guys a heads up for all the people who are here at the end. I am making moves to have a Super Moto build series going. So the Super Moto build series is going to be a 3-part video that's going to show you guys exactly how you can turn your bike from an S model into a SM model and make it a Supermoto. Now this isn't going to be just, your video where I just talk about swapping out the wheels. Now I am going to give the options of that and tell you guys what you can do to do that, but I'm also going to do everything between, even the fine details, like making sure I have the fatty bar. I'm probably going to get new handlebars or either coat these ones and touch them up a little bit because they do have a little bit of surface rust. I'm going to swap out the computer and make sure everything's functioning on this bike as a Supermoto. It's going to be a complete Supermoto build series. So I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this content, and I'll see you guys next time.